Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's outside. That one's in there, and now 2-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first.
Batting second, first baseman Jonathan
So
Aranda.
digging in, Jonathan Aranda. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Then there's one down.
Batting third, third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Man at first, one away. That to right, Abreu sizing this one up, 2 away down.
Batting fourth, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Not close with that one. 2-1. Diaz off of first with 2 away. That one outside. And the count is 3-1. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here at Fenway Park. And on the mound in this one, Zach Littell. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to
Batting
fight off.
second.
It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you off, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Gets the outside corner with that one. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this,
Batting
known for
third.
using the entire field.
Shortstop,
Just
Trevor
couldn't sit back long
Story.
enough on that one.
Here's Trevor Story now. Back to the mound. It hit him to first, but it pulls him off the bag. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see it down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Runner at second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fifth.
First and second, 2
Carlos
outs. Narvaez, the next to hit. The 1-1. Grounds one to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here at Fenway, and here is Jake Mangum. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here's the rookie center fielder.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Story for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting seventh. Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Giolito moved to first, and he's back in there. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started at first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. Hit in the air, center field. Durant snags it for the second out.
Batting 8th, second baseman Taylor Walls.
So up next, Taylor Walls. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that is that. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
To third. Sends it across to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Stepping in, Romy Gonzalez. This to third, Caminero. Whips it across. And that quickly, 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Boston, on to the third inning. Now it's Jansen to hit. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Hamilton under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So the batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Center field, Durant. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda, next to hit for the Rays. Fouled off left side.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat. David Hamilton saying he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Fouls one off. 2 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency
Now
shown in that at bat,
center
battling
fielder,
with 2
Jared
strikes. Nice line
Durant.
drive and pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Jared Durant. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Hamilton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. That one the other way. Makes the catch. One down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Now batting, designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
Next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. Two outs. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
Now,
Rays,
Junior
third baseman,
Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That missed by a
2-1.
lot. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering way upstairs. Stays alive. That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and
Now
ends up
batting,
drawing
right
the
fielder,
walk.
Josh
Very
Lowe.
gritty.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
There's the strike. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Mangum.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's outside. And the count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Runner at second here, one gone.
You got a full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Hacks swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fourth inning underway. No score. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The Rays strand just the one. Still no score. Back in Boston, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Trevor Story. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mangum sizes this one up, makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there. And so now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, could be 2. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And a foul ball. That misses the zone. Full count now. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Chris Murphy up and throwing. Hicks also throwing. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a
batting,
3-2
second
pitch, and I
baseman,
tell you what,
Taylor
he
Walls.
earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Taylor Walls digs in now. Giolito moved to first.
Hey,
Kim back on a dive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying
Now
that play was
batting,
easy, but it was
catcher,
harder
Danny
than it needed to
Jansen.
be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, no outs. Danny Jansen to hit here. Outside, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Glove flip for one. How about that double play?
Up next for Tampa Bay. the
Really nice
designated
double
hitter,
play turn
Yandy
right there,
Diaz.
and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Yandy Diaz now.
No,
Next
that's
one misses,
down. Ball.
and it's 2-1. Two outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the fifth. And it's even up.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips into dirt. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth. So
for
stepping
the
in
Red
for
Sox,
Boston,
left
Masataka
fielder,
Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now Romy Gonzalez.
Nope.
Pitch misses. 3-1.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And that misses. Outside. And that's ball 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chris Murphy.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
First baseman,
Jonathan. This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That catches the top part of the zone. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino preparing to come on if needed. Wilson getting loose as well. Here's a 1-2. And that's in the dirt. On the ground to first. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Slap the other way, foul. Got him. 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Josh Lowe next to hit
Lowe.
for the Rays. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third, Meyer. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. up into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now here is Roman Anthony. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
One of the first real gems of the game for him, Boo.
Story.
Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
First and second, no outs. Here's Trevor Story. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Caminero. Off-balance feed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mangum right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Mangum. Way high with that one. 3-2 now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Nice at bat right there. Not
Now
just the
batting,
result,
the
but
center fielder,
also seen a lot of pitches.
Simpson.
Made him really work out there on the mound. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder. And a sac bunt here. Hamilton sends it to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Chris Murphy gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Red
out of the
Sox,
bullpen, Greg Weisser.
number 57.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
Greg
strikeouts have
Weisser.
not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now it's going to be Taylor Walls. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Seymour. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Seymour.
Next offering is downstairs. That one missed. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
So up next, Romy Gonzalez. His home and away splits there. Three-two now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. One away.
Now batting, number 39.
Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses, and it's 2-2. One-run game, one out, one on. On the ground to first, could be two. There's one. It's still another double play. Their fourth tonight, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. And a count 1-2. This one smoked out to left. One up, one down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Inside, almost got him. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Next pitch misses way outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground to third. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. And we're back,
Leading
ready for the
off
bottom of the
for
eighth.
the Red
And stepping
Sox,
in for Boston,
second
David
baseman,
Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
That missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Up and
3-1.
in, and that's ball 3. That one misses,
That's ball 4.
so a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Now batting the center fielder.
At first,
Jaron
and now the center
Duran.
fielder, Jaron Duran. Step off, throw to first.
No,
Hamilton back in
Hey.
on a dive. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw,
2 balls, 1
save.
strike.
That's a stolen base. Two and one now. Runner goes again.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
And 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s
Now batting,
fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened.
Anthony.
Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And downstairs. One away with a runner at third. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit.
batting,
Infield was in, so
shortstop,
now they can
Trevor
move
Story.
back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Hee-haw!
And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the Red Sox leave one. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
the Red
now,
Sox.
and on the mound, a closer,
Number 44.
Aroldis Chapman.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
the Rays,
Here's the
third
third baseman, Junior Caminero. Outside low, 2-1.
2-1.
And fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Narvaez hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Jake Mangum.
So it's their last chance in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2 to count.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.